What's up, boys? Gonna try some more Caster Maris. I'm using the exact same build and gear as last time. I'll put it at the very end if you want to see that again, but I haven't made any changes to it currently.
Curious.
Let's see what cool spells we can get here. I would like to try some earth stuff, but not at novice. Light rays or inner peace. That's a tough choice. That would get me some more XP going on. But that's one of the best spells in the game, and it'll get me something to put some points into as I get more justice levels. So I think the ideal thing is justice plus time plus lightning. Lightning has a legendary that gives you a chance to double cast everything. Let's banish that and grab that so that his other legend will show up later on. I'm not going to be attacking any, but I need to get it out of the way. I think I like life here. That'll work well with inner peace once I can grab that. Cast damage is decent. I could try that. Inferno, cast damage. Let's go ahead and grab that for now. So we got a Burning Justice build going on.
Be mindful.
More light rays for there. I do need that since I don't have the relic that lets me upgrade that anymore. Let's see, I think I do want Celestial Wings. I could try to reroll into Inner Peace now, but I do want the mobility anyways. Duration or area? I do not have time, so I can't get duration. And then who's on area? Probably Earth? No, wait, for cast it's on justice. So I can get area naturally. So I'll grab some duration here. Although I have tiny beams now. More light rays. So I think the core caster build is light for light rays, the excellent legendaries and survivability in the area. Time gets you another good spell and lightning orb, as well as the double cast chance. And, I mean lightning, not time. Lightning gets you the double cast and another good spell. That's useless to me. Let's banish that. And probably look for inner peace here, because I am kind of dying. Inner peace, there we go. Hopefully I won't die now. And then time has a decent spell, and time field has some nice utility, some okay damage. Slows projectiles and stuff, and enemies. And he also has duration for your casts, which is pretty good for light rays. Let's see if we can get something good here. Nope. Nope. Meteor Shower was pretty bad before the update. I'll have to see with some more levels into it, if I can get it at Master. Cast Supply Burning. This doesn't do anything once you have Justice, so I may as well. More cast damage. And then I have the talent that gives me a portion of my attack damage as cast damage. So once I get a decent master attack, I'll want to lock that in as well. Day of Judgment. Honestly, I think I want to grab this to go with Inner Peace. That will help keep me alive right now, and then once I get full HP, it'll give me more XP. Kind of a rough start that I still need to recover from. My rays are still tiny. See if we can get some better stuff. Light rays is fine. Light rays does scale quite well with levels. You can potentially get more rays on top of the damage and cooldown.
Allow me to
Let's see what else we got. Meteor shower, Gehenna. I don't think I really apply status right now. I'll eventually apply burning. Flare is a power, so it won't scale very well. So I guess we're trying meteor shower here. I could really use some more area. More meteor shower. My beams are so tiny, it's kind of hard to hit them. Power slot. I do have 2 empty right now, but that's pretty good damage. Honestly, I think I need to work on stabilizing first before I go for the damage. I do want to grab, well, I guess force is a key part of the build, but I can't even get it anymore since I don't have time. That's one of the other reasons it's good for here. Since you have the damage scaling with your pickup radius. More attack damage. I could potentially leave my power slots empty then. Fire does have combust, which would be okay. But I might just need the regen. More light rays. There's a lot of pillars here for me to line of sight at least. Oh yeah, I should be using some of my dashes to get my spells out faster for the free cast. That'll help kill them before they can do anything. More cast damage. If I just could have gotten a big life roll, that would have been really nice. I think I'd rather just alterate out of these. Haste is okay, but pretty low rolls. More light rays is not bad. I almost have level 10 light rays at 5 minutes in. So my damage is pretty high. I need some area for them. Since I reduced that quite a bit, and I can't see anything. Pickups, pretty nice. That can get you health pickups and shrines like collection. More life and armor, I think. More meteor shower. I hate that those guys can hit you without even hitting you though. Those guys are so annoying. Like you dash out of the attack and it still hits you. Yeesh, that's some bad stuff in lightning so far. Maxed out light rays. Pandemonium, how useful would that be? It would do literally nothing since that's already fully up. So I may as well grab this for the damage that I get from it. That won't really do anything for me. Man, if only I could have gotten the master area for cast there, that would have been so good. I do have something to put points into while waiting for some good rolls at least. But lightning is just not cutting it today. I guess grab that. And then I can eventually get a second power and then those won't show up anymore. I can get the Thorns thing from Justice, which will give me a bit more healing. Either that or Compulse from Fire, but since I can't really scale the damage on that, it's probably not super useful. Do those things need to follow me that far?
Men and God.
Still terrible rolls here. I guess put the point into that to pass basically. At least once I get a legendary there, I'm guaranteed to get the double cast, so I'm gonna grab a bit more master offer there. More attack damage. Since he only has 2 legends currently, I believe, Hurricane and Second Bolt, I think it is, the double cast. Oh my god, that's so many guys spawning on top of me. So there we go, Second Bolt, Lightning Orbs. I might want that. But I'm about to die, and this is the most power currently. Okay, I got some nice spawns on the light rays, so I was able to nuke them instantly. That's helpful at least. Build is kind of online now, but my spells are still tiny. So there's the cast area, but it's so low. I can keep putting points into that for some decent damage. These are pretty bad. If I grab that, it actually makes me weaker since those are both master. And it'll put some of my free cast from dashing into it. Divine Shield, Day of Judgment are both pretty nice. I'm actually okay with that because it doesn't cast very often from the dash. So it won't really dilute my boss damage any with the free cast. Still lightning bolts, I guess. Get some dash recharge. Very strong when that's giving you free cast as well. Although actually full range is pretty good here too, since you get the cast damage from it.
Still stuck in that.
More lightning. Urgency is pretty good, but I have 26% master chance. More cast reduction. more reroll. I really want the area thing, and Pandemonium still doesn't do anything for me. I do want Retribution though, and that locks out my power slots. Grab some life regen there. So I could grab lightning orbs now. It would dilute it a bit, but I would at least have something to spend my lightning points on. I do like haste as well, but orbs are pretty good. And I do need to be able to spend some points there.
It is not for...
Could grab some more healing. That would be pretty nice to have at Master. Nope. I guess I have to take that now. It'll at least help keep me alive a little bit. I do have the Master healing already. I just don't even have enough dashes for all of these guys. More attack damage.
I'm a fire...
More cast damage. I'm just dead without even getting hit. Sick. What's up, boys? Today I'm messing around with some more caster Maris. Going to try out some aspect of the Hydra. Plus 100% projectile count, minus 100% area. So apparently minus 100% uses some weird math where it's basically a 50% reduction. I don't know why they word it like that, but that's how it is. So you can actually still AoE a bit, but your areas will be a lot smaller. However, I could go with lightning. I think I'll take that for the early mobility, where you have lightning orbs that benefit from projectiles but don't have an area on them, so they get the full benefit from that.
Remember.
Justice is pretty good. I guess I'll take that to make the legendaries a bit easier to get. It'll wipe stuff out here. And legendaries are very unlikely to cast from your dash cast thing, so it doesn't actually weaken your single target that much. And then I'd like to have lightning. Haste is useful. Not sure about the other stuff, but I can grab that for now, and then I guess rely on the legendary for a bit to hopefully carry me to a decent damage spell like lightning orbs or the light rays. But I'll need to wait on the XP first. Since I have Justice, time would be pretty good since he gives duration to cast. I do have the damage thing, but I probably want Time Field here for some extra slowing and damage. So I should be casting the time field from the dashes sometimes now. Unless it's just straight up trying to cast the Judgment Day thing, which it can't cast for some reason. Which would be really strange. Why would it attempt to cast something that it can't cast?
What is it?
So we've got lightning. Let's try and reroll into some good stuff here. Cooldown is good. Just need an actual damage spell now. Yeah, I actually never realized it was wasting your dash cast on something that it can't even cast most of the time. That's kind of weird. Okay. So maybe you don't want to take Judgment Day on a build like this then. So light rays, but that's kind of useless at that rarity. I think I do want the Celestial Wings dash, so I can grab that and then banish it later. I don't want any of these. Let's try and alterate into something better. Reprisal is okay. I could grab that for one of the power slots, banish that. And it's not that it can't ever cast Judgment Day, it's just extremely rare. I'll grab a bit of survivability for now. So you might need like 10 or 20 dashes just to get a single cast of it. But it seems to be using up those casts even when it isn't triggering it, from what I can tell. Because I'm not getting any time fields either. And that's just a regular spell. More dash recharge, that gives me mobility and more free casts. I don't know, maybe time field is just a very rare spell to cast also. Get a bit more survivability here. Temporal or warped attack. Let's go ahead and start grabbing the legendaries so I can try to get gem high. Very useful with the extra cooldown it has now. Let's reroll this, try to find something good here. Lightning orbs is nice, that'll work well with the projectiles. So maybe I could grab another really long cooldown spell and just cast lightning orbs with the dash, since those don't really seem to be casting. I wonder if it's based on cooldown or just the spell itself. I guess we'll see with some levels in that. Definitely gonna need some AoE for the time fields to be useful here. Grab some early XP, I think. Should be pretty good in an area like this where I can just set up a bunch of orbs beforehand. Well, they don't really seem to be doing that much to the cats, actually, but Day of Judgments. Let's try and get some legendaries off of this. I don't really care about any of those. Lightning orbs is fine. Let's look for some legendaries. Nope. Gem high should be pretty good. Cooldown per stack is not bad now. And the movement speed should help me avoid a bit more. Grab some healing, I think, since I'm pretty low. Grab some heal on level up. Losing 20 does kind of hurt, but maybe that'll pay off. I just got stuck on that thing. Grab a bit of healing off of this. Taste of time, sure. Oh, this thing is good. 3 cast projectiles. 26. The other ones don't have them, but oh well. I can lock that in for the cast damage I get from attack damage. Area and duration don't work on the lightning orbs, so probably just go with damage here. Try to shoot those down. Could really use some inner peace. I'm gonna die without even getting hit, man. Sick. That's why Justice feels almost necessary for Darkness 100. You avoid 99% of attacks and you still die. I don't think I want to lose any of that. Probably just take the freebie there. More lightning orbs. I could still use the Justice legendaries, so I think I'm gonna go with that for now. Fate stuff would be pretty helpful as well. Grab a reroll here. Grab some cast bonuses, crit chance. If you have that guy helping you... No, I think it's something else that unlocks summoner upgrades. It's a permanent minion that does that, but having those should actually help me against the boss here. It's when you get like a blessing from them. Okay, I do have one, but that's only temporary, I guess. Grab some XP. So yeah, you do get those, but they should go away eventually. I'm gonna look for Justice legendaries. There we go, that should help. I hope. Try and get some orbs around him. I can't move.
The further
More time field, I suppose. Get that cooldown on area pumped up. Divine Shield has a pretty long cooldown, so it might not get cast very much. So that would leave me with Lightning Orbs as my main damage if it works like that. He's getting close to his second phase, so I need to try and finish him now so that the AoE damage doesn't burn me down. Let's go with the Lightning Orbs again. I'm just dead without even getting hit. Sick game design, thank you. What's up, boys? Back with some more Time-Space Maris with the new damage bonus on that. Basically the same tree, but I'm trying a couple points in here since you won't really be attacking. A couple less points out of that to try out. Gear's basically the same. I found a new chest with some decent cooldown reduction and XP, bit of life, but got the same strong cast-based stuff still. I swapped that out for a bit of pull area and more legend offers to push that up to 100%, but mostly the same gear for the rest of the stuff. A lot of pull radius, which then gives me cast damage. I think Justice plus Time plus Lightning is the best caster build. A lot of good passives, legendaries, and spells and stuff. Go for some cast here, bit of damage. But I would really like to try an Earth-based build with the Landslide, since that seems pretty good.
Period.
But I'm basically going to take any early spell that's at a high rarity and build around that. I might want to lock Time in since there's some very good stuff here. I actually don't want that. I might just grab the dash to pass here and maybe that will help me kill a little bit early on. Not sure. Doesn't really seem like it, but the dash doesn't seem super important anyways. So with Earth, I would be going Earth, Time, and either Justice or Lightning probably. That would get you the pull radius from Time, some survivability and area from Justice, or the double cast from Lightning. Life is okay, but I think I might look for something more useful. I could really use an early spell. Would try that if it was Master. So there we go, Lightning Orbs. I'll go with that then. Actually got some damage going now. So the Lightning Orbs actually don't scale with many passives though. Normally you would be getting duration from Time
What do you think of the
and area from Justice, but they don't have tags for either of those, so I'm not sure. I could go for Fire for cast damage. I probably want the survivability though, so I guess I will go here. I could banish something. Day of Judgment would help early on. And since it's such a long cooldown, it doesn't really get cast from your dash, so I don't think it lowers your damage that much. Let's go ahead and banish that. See if we can find something more useful here. Warp to tag it purple would be okay. I don't really like Alteration Ritual since it unlocks a lot of useless passives for you, like strike-based stuff, summon-based stuff, power-based stuff, all of that junk. Makes it a lot harder to find relevant upgrades when you level up.
times our...
Let's see if I can find some decent healing here. Nope. The percentage healing on that is the same at every level, so I could lock that in. Then I have one more power left for the pull radius. Could still go light rays if I get that at a decent level. I guess just warped attack. I could alterate and try to find some high rarity stuff. Lightning orbs is fine. Grab that chest.
What is it?
Haste is kind of useful, but I can probably just go here for now. Force, I guess I'll grab that at purple. I can still grab the Justice Legendary and finish everything off at Master. Let's see, neither of these work on the orbs, so it just come down to later spells like Light Rays or Time Field. I can get both of those stats with either Time or Justice, so I'm just going to take the bigger increase here. Light Rays at purple, that should be fine. Grab some luck, I suppose. That'll help the lightning double cast legendary a small amount. More lightning orbs. Alright, I guess I just literally have to have inner peace soon, because I'm dodging almost everything and still almost dead. Pandemonium, I can get that out of the way. It'll max out 2 things, 3 actually, that are somewhat useful. Chest up here. Hurricane, let's go ahead and grab this, although I do want the other legendary. I also want cooldown pretty badly. Taste of Time, I can get that out of the way. Gem High is pretty useful now that it has cooldown reduction. Pretty nice timing on that, at least. First Strike is not amazing on a dot build, but I do need the other legendary for the extra dash charge, and that'll make it a bit easier. Grab some survivability here.
All sin.
I guess level that or Divine Shield. Divine Shield would lock me into my 2 current main damage spells. I actually kind of like that since it has a long cooldown. It shouldn't use up too many of the free casts. And that will allow me to focus just 2 spells, basically. Also helps a little bit with the rot damage I'm taking now. More cast bonuses, area. So I can potentially get a really large area on this build now if I get the passive from Justice for that. Should actually be using some of your charges to get the free cast down to set up some damage here. More force. So I do want that at higher rarity. I'll go light rays for now. Kind of trying to save one dodge at points so that I have one to avoid stuff as well. Like that. But then some of their attacks are just undodgeable anyways. I guess more divine shield since I'm getting beat up here. But I really need to get inner peace soon or I'm just gonna die to the unavoidable hits, it seems like. Let's go with some more cooldown reduction. Get the instant kill and divine shield down a bit since those are helping quite a bit currently. More force. Come on, man, that's so cheesy. Like, at least make the attacks avoidable. That makes no sense. God, that's so annoying.